I've been noticing that the songs that I like the most are not really the ones that the public likes. My favorite songs that I make, that I put out, that I think are going to be the ones that people are going to gravitate towards, are not really the ones that the audience likes. And sometimes the beats that I like the least are the ones that the public likes the most. It just goes to show that you never really know what the public is going to like. You never really know what your listeners are going to gravitate towards. I stopped trying to make sense out of this, trying to understand why people like certain songs more or not. It really makes me wonder how many songs I left out that I didn't release because I thought that they just weren't good enough. It's really interesting to see what the reaction is from the public, but you learn a lot from that as well. I just gain a whole different perspective on how to work and how to interact with my audience. From my experience, what I experienced for these last two albums that I put out is that I don't really know what the audience likes the most about my music. I'm learning with my audience as I'm making music. I'm learning what really makes the audience move. So when I'm picking songs for an album nowadays, I'm not just going to pick the songs that I really, really love. I'm going to pick other songs as well, songs that work, songs that have a good balance, songs that I like as well. These are songs that I made myself, so I have a special care for all of these songs. Obviously, I'm going to like other songs more than other ones, but the thing is, I don't just throw away beats now. I don't put beats out just because I don't love them 100%. That's really the point. Like we keep a lot of songs stashed away because we think they're not good enough, which is a major, major lie. They're good. And I can tell you a story about people that send me their music, and this happened like a year ago or something. A guy sent me a song and said, "Look, listen to this. I made some lo-fi, I made some boom bap, and I want you to listen to it." And I listened to it, and it was good. You can listen to it. You could play it with your friends. You can listen to it. You can vibe with it. After that, after I told him that I liked the song, he actually sent me another song and said, like, "This is more my style." And I listened to the other song, and it just wasn't clicking. I thought that the mix was bad, and just the overall structure of the song just wasn't good. This guy really loves this song, but he's doing some awesome work with this type of lo-fi boom bap stuff. And that puts you into perspective as well. You see your music in a different way than the audience. You feel it in a different way. There's always a special care that you have for certain songs, but it doesn't mean anything. Again, like, you should always put all your work out as long as it is well structured and it has a good mix. You should put it out because you just don't know if that's the song that's actually going to carry you. Sometimes we end up with songs that we made, but we don't really love them that much. And if you listen to it as a listener, you'll see value in it, because sometimes you are sitting on top of some songs that are really appreciated by the public. That's what I came across. I came across releasing songs that weren't my favorites, but I wanted to release my work and show it to the public. And these songs that didn't resonate with me as much are the ones that actually the public enjoys the most. Again, it just opened up my eyes to my work. It opened up my eyes to what I can do. I can, put out more work that I would probably just keep in the studio and never release, or just, it would just be forgotten. What I do a lot as well, I try to send my work to my friends, send my work to other producers and tell them, hey, pick 10 beats out of these. Let me know which one you like the most before I release a beat tape, just so I'm aware of what is of what's catchy and what others like about the work that I did. So just so I can have like this general idea of what to put out, because if it's just me, I'll probably put a beat tape out that isn't really all that interesting, because I always tend to go for a specific type of sound, and that would end up being an album that would sound too much alike, and that wouldn't be a good amount of diversity in the album of different type of samples or sounds or drums. I test a lot of my music on Instagram or just online overall and just put it out and see what the reaction is. And with that, I then know that that song is probably going to be good if I release it in the next beat tape, because it had a lot of people gravitating towards it. Nowadays, it's super easy to put music out. I use DistroKid. So I go to DistroKid, I upload all my songs in there. I put it out. I pay like it's 20 something a year to put all my music into a platform that then distributes to the entire world, to a bunch of apps, a bunch of platforms. I just paid 25 something a year. Come on, man. Grab your songs, put it in DistroKid or whatever you want to use. I'm not sponsored by DistroKid. Put it out, because you just don't know what the public likes. Believe me. And that's probably the thing that I'm most amazed about from all the releases I did last year. Don't go and get validation from your friends, your family, or whatever. People around me never really gravitated towards my music. They are not my public. They are not my listeners. They're not my audience. Okay, my audience is here on YouTube. My audience, it's on Instagram. It's on the other side of the world. It's someone in Nebraska. I don't know. It's someone in Japan. It's someone in, I don't know, Brazil. So don't expect people that are around you that know you from a very long time to judge your work. Just put it out and wait for the public to tell you if it's good or not. So hope you guys put a beat tape out. Also hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Take care.